While most of us are playing these high-powered 3D polygon-rendered games these days, you can't forget where it all started. And for me, personally, it's this machine right here, Joker Poker from 1979. I was like 11 playing this. I can't even believe I recognize it, but all of a sudden I was right there again. We found this game and a lot of others at Pinball Fantasy 98, a mecca for pinball lovers. What's sort of the focus of this show? Is it collectors? Is it dealers? Who comes for these things?
It's sort of just 3 days of fun. This particular show, we have the brand new games that are shown to the general public. There's also the vintage games where you can see games that were made in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. So we're trying to show a cross of all the different years of pinball from the beginning to brand new.
The Pinball Fantasy Weekend features over 200 machines and runs for 72 continuous playing hours of pinball mayhem. There are tournaments to decide who's best at playing the game and who's best at fixing it when it breaks. But most people kick down the $50 it costs for a weekend pass simply for the thrill of playing so many different machines.
Southern Belle, how old is this game?
This game would be your mid-50s. This would be considered a wood rail. To a lot of people, these are one of the most collectible of all the pinball machines, especially to the godly people.
Charlie's Angels, based on the TV show. This has got to be a classic.
Yes, it definitely is. This is one of the very early games that actually used a theme to it based on a TV show or a movie. Now, Sega, all their games are based on movies or television shows.
So you light up the letters that say chick.
Right.
What year was this made?
This was 1978 in December.
This is your baby, the Loch Ness Monster.
This is my favorite game and my little baby. This is the only one of its kind, and it was way ahead of its time. It had an animated Loch Ness Monster under the playfield that would light up and move around at the end of each ball. It talked, it had multi-ball, this game had everything.
Strangely enough, the next person I ran into was Joe Kamenko, designer of the Loch Ness Monster game. He showed me some more of his creations and some of the hidden features inside them.
This is the Tommy pinball machine. As you know, Tommy was deaf, dumb, and blind. If you want to play like Tommy, if you hold the extra ball and the start button, blinders come out, and you have to play like Tommy.
Next up, the newest game from Sega, Lost in Space. It features a magnetic spinning disc. The magnet traps the balls, then the disc starts to spin, exploding into some of the most exciting multi-ball play ever.
Not only did I find loads of cool games here at this convention, if you could call it that, but I also found Slash from Guns N' Roses leaning on his very own machine. Hey, it's great to meet you, especially leaning on the Guns N' Roses machine. Now, did you have anything to do with the development of it?
Yeah, actually what happened was I started playing pinball like when I was 28. I never played in high school. I'm not one of those pinball nerds. I was in Chicago, and I was staying at my girlfriend's house in the suburbs for like every Christmas. And they had pinball machines, so I gravitated towards it because it was the only thing there was to do. And so I bought my girlfriend a pinball machine, and one machine turned into two, and two into four. And I started designing the Guns machine on cocktail napkins.
But when you first put it on cocktail napkins, what were the first couple of ideas you got?
I think the first thing was the GNR ramps was the first thing. The guitar neck with the different playthings in it, and then the snake pit came. All right. One of the most major things is I wanted to have the magnets for the dizzy ball. We had a concept for each member of the band, so I had to personalize each guy.
Which one was yours?
Snake pit was mine. Yeah.
Despite the popularity of the show, the future of pinball is uncertain. With fewer and fewer arcades around, pinball marketing is turning toward people who want to buy their own personal machine. While Lost in Space will set you back $3,800, you can pick up some pretty neat machines for as little as $600. And when you think about it, having a pinball machine in your own house is pretty cool.